Hey you guys, hope you're doing really well. Welcome back to another yoga practice. So today I have a 50-minute full body flow. It will be an intermediate flow, but everyone is welcome to try it. So we are going to go ahead and begin just in a nice comfortable seat. You can grab a block, a blanket if you want to, or just come to sit in anyway. Cross your legs, sit on your heels, and lengthen nice and tall. So either one of the seats. Lengthen through the crown of your head, your spine. Bring your arms, your fingertips out by the sides of your body and relax your shoulders down. Nice big breath in. Let's begin with some side stretches. Right arm up. Breathe out, reach over to your left. Think about squeezing the left side of your body as you lengthen and expand your right rib cage. You can look up, look wherever is comfortable. Keep bringing that right hip down, reaching into the fingertips at the top. And beautiful job. Breathe in, come up, and exhale, release the arm back down. Repeat on the other side. Breathe in, left arm reaches up to the ceiling first, then breathe out, reach over to your right. Bringing that left hip down this time as you reach into the fingertips at the top. Keep expanding your left rib cage. Keep lengthening the left side of your body. Come back up through your next breath in and exhale to release the arms down. Let's rotate over to the right. So just taking your hands, your fingertips anywhere along your body, the mat, the floor. Lengthening, breathing in, and rotating that right shoulder back. Let's go the other way. So this time rotating your left shoulder back. Inhale for length a little bit more, then rotate a little bit more, exhaling. And well done. Come back in through the middle. Shake your arms out if you need to, and let's come down onto our hands and our knees now. So coming into a 4-point kneeling position, bringing your wrists underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. Take a nice deep breath in to prepare. Breathing out, round your back body, look towards the belly button. Exaggerate this movement right here. Really get into the back of your spine, get into that stretch. Then as you inhale, slowly lift the tailbone, lift the chest, dropping the belly, looking forwards or up. Let's do this 2 more times. Nice and slow, exhaling round, push the floor. Inhaling, arch, tailbone lifts, heart lifts. And beautiful job, just your last one. Nice big exhale. See if you can get a little bit more sensation, a little bit more of a stretch to the spine. And breathing in, reverse it one last time. Looking ahead or up. Then come through to a neutral spine. Let's go ahead and walk the hands out slightly further forwards. Shift your shoulders over the wrist. Exhale, lower yourself down. Come to lie on the front of your body. Then reach your arms back behind you. Toes are reaching. Interlace your fingers at the back. Reach your arms back. Lift the chest. Squeezing through the backs of your shoulders. Press your palms together. Lift your legs up. Stay here. See if you can lift a little bit more through each inhale. Hold it through your exhale. And then release everything, come back down, palms underneath the shoulders, and let's carefully come into a child's pose. I like to personally keep my knees a little bit closer together directly after a back bend as such. And well done. Then carefully, let's lift back up again, and let's take it into our down dog this time. So curl the toes, lift the hips, the knees, hips up and back. Really press down through your palms, your knuckles, your finger pads. Hips are up and back. Lengthen that spine. Then bend one knee in, push the opposite heel towards the floor, and hold here for your stretch back of your leg. And then switch your legs out. Let's do one more to each side. Breathe in to switch. Exhale, pull, push the heel towards the floor, your mat. Hips are lifting, heel is pressing down, and switch one more time. Beautiful job. Reset, come back to your down dog, look towards your belly button here. Nice deep inhale. Reach your right leg up to the ceiling, coming into your 3-legged dog. Lengthen and lift, push your heels away. Exhale, step your right foot forwards in between the hands and come up onto your fingertips. Lower down through the hips, reach into the back heel, hold. Breathe in. Then breathe out, step your left foot forwards, forward fold, top of your mat. Tuck the chin in, Inhale to your flat back, lengthen your spine, fingertips, palms on the floor or your legs. Exhale, forward fold again. And inhale, sweep the arms, come up, bring the palms together at the top. Exhale, hands to your heart. Bring the feet closer together if you need to. We do one more. Nice deep inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Look up if you want to. Then exhale to your forward fold, dive down over your legs, hips up, energy through the backs of your legs, your heels, your feet. Inhale, flat back again. Exhale, press the palms and step back, right foot, then left foot to your plank pose. Exhale, knees, chest and chin to floor. So hips up, settle in, hold. Option to bring your hands off the floor here if you want to. Then slowly release the palms, slide your body forwards, and let's come into a baby cobra. Reach into the toes, hover the hands again if you want to. Exhale, back to your downward facing dog. So if at any point during the practice you need to take a child's pose, a different pose, grab a water, rest, please feel free to grab anything that you need to. Inhale the left leg, three-legged down dog, reach, lift, lengthen, exhale. Step the left foot forwards, come up onto those fingertips, low through the hips, push into that back heel, feel the stretch for a moment, lift the chest. Exhale, step your right foot forwards, forward fold, top of your mat. Inhale, flat back, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach the palms, come up, bring the palms together. You can watch them touch here. And exhale, bring your hands back down to your heart. And again, deep breath in, sweep the arms all the way up to the ceiling, palms touch. Exhale, forward fold, dive down over your legs. Inhale, flat back, lengthen the spine. Exhale, bend the knees, press your palms, step your left foot, your right foot back, plank pose. On your exhale, let's bring knees, chest, and chin to mat. Hips up, belly button to spine. Hold. Option to hover the hands like you did before. Slowly bring the palms down. Slide your body forwards and find your back bend. Option to find length in the arms. Option to bring the knees off the mat. Lift the chest up a little bit higher. Lift the gaze up a little bit higher. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful job. Hold and breathe. Create that length in your spine. Look towards your belly button. Push those heels down, lifting up through the backs of your hips. Inhale. Sweep your right leg up in your three-legged dog. Let's hold here. Exhale, bend your knee. Right hip over your left. Push the foot away from you. Heel towards your bum. Knee up high. Beautiful job. Hold. Breathe. Extend the leg. Nice deep breath in. Three-legged dog. Exhale. Pull the knee to nose. Hold here. Stay here. Inhale. Lower the knee to the mat. Exhale. Pull in again. Inhale, lower the knee to the mat. Exhale, pull in again. Last one. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift the knee, hold, stay here. And step your right foot forwards. Bring your left knee down, settle in into a low lunge position. Adjust your legs, your feet if necessary. Then bring your arms up to the ceiling. Up nice and high. Reach them back behind you and interlace them at the back. Reach up through those index fingers. Lengthen the arms. Reach the shoulders back a little bit more. Then sink through the hips a little bit more. Push into that right heel. Lift up a little bit higher through the chest. Nice deep breath in. Exhale. Open through the shoulders. Sink through the hips. Release the fingers. Release the hands to the mat. Press your palms, then sit back onto your left heel, right leg out long in front of you for your stretch in the back of the leg. From here, let's begin to walk the fingertips forwards. Take your forward fold over that right leg. Keep your right foot flexed. Energy through the foot, through the leg. Create that work, that stretch, that sensation. Let's breathe here. Bring yourself back up. Bring your left knee out to the side with the sole of your foot to the inside of your right leg. Place your left hand behind your left leg. Right arm reaches towards your right. On your exhale, lift the hips, reach the arms up and back. Lift through the chest, the heart, the shoulder. Breathe out, return, come back to your seat. We do 2 more. Inhale to lift, reach the right foot, press into that left shin, open through the heart. And exhale, return. 1 more, let your arm, your fingertips guide the way. Reach up and over, lift a little bit more, push into that left hand, lift up higher, exhale. Come back down to your seat. Let's return ourselves to the front of the mat, placing your left heel underneath your hip, bent at the knee. Walk forwards, fingertips to the floor, come back into your low lunge, then curl the toes, lift your left knee off the mat. Reach your fingertips further forwards away from you, push into that left heel, get so long. Have a little rock back and forth, nice and low through those hips. Keep the chest lifted, length in your spine, neck is comfortable. Then bring your hands in and then step your right foot to meet your left. Choose any plank pose. Maybe you're on 3 legs. Exhale, lower yourself down. Inhale, back bend of choice. Shoulders back and away from the ears. Lift through the chest. Look forwards or up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful job. Hold, breathe. Notice your right leg. Notice your left leg and your shoulders. Nice big inhale, reach your left leg nice and high. 3-legged dog, exhale, bend the knee, stack your hips on this side. Push into that foot, your toes, heel towards your hip, knee up nice and high. Feel the work in the front of that left leg. Inhale, back to your 3-legged dog. Exhale, pull the knee to chest, hold, squeeze. Inhale, lower the knee, exhale, pull. Inhale, lower the knee, exhale, pull, last one. Inhale, lower the knee, exhale, pull and hold. Step your left foot forwards, in between your hands, right knee meets the mat. Find your position through your feet, through your legs. As you lift, bring the arms with you. Reach the arms up and back, interlace your fingers at the top, opposite of the first side. Reach through the arms a little bit more, find length, reach your shoulders back a little bit more, open through your chest a little bit more, sink through the hips a little bit more, push into that left heel, lift higher, sink deeper, lift your gaze if comfortable, breathe in, breathe out, release the fingers, the hands, bring your hands to frame your front foot, then slowly sit back onto your right heel with your left leg out in front. Settle in, take your time. Then let's walk the fingertips forwards, folding over that left leg. Keeping your left foot flexed, keep pushing into that heel. Really get into the back of that leg. Embrace all sensations. Breathe. Fold a little bit more. Carefully walk your hands back in, come up to your seat, then bring your right leg out next to you with the sole of your foot to the inside of your left leg, knee open. Right hand behind that right leg, left arm reaches towards your left foot. Inhale, lift the hips, reach the arm, lift through your heart, open through your chest. Exhale, return, come back down. Find your rhythm 2 more times. Breathe in to reach, open, lift. See if you can reach through the fingers, the arm a little bit more. Exhale, return, come back down. Let's do 1 more. Nice deep breath in, reach through the toes, lift through the arm, the chest. Reach the fingertips back behind you, open through your chest, your throat. Exhale, return, come back down. Let's reset, go back to where we came from, placing your right heel underneath your hip. Then walk your hands forwards, frame your front foot, tuck the toes at the back, lift your right knee off the floor. Hold low, walk your fingertips forwards, get so long. Have a little rock, keep the hips low, keep the spine long. Keep your neck comfortable, shifting into that back heel and shifting forwards into that left knee. Walk the hands in. Then bring your left foot to meet your right, choose your plank. Exhale, take your chaturanga. Inhale, back bend of choice. Lift through the heart a little bit more. Shoulders back and down, away from those ears. Breathe in. Stay here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful job. Hold and breathe. Inhale. Come up high onto your toes. Exhale, bend the knees, look ahead. Step, walk, float, or jump to the top of the mat. Let's come into a half lift, however you choose. Flat back. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Come up, bring those palms together. Watch them touch if you want. And breathe out. Bring your hands to your heart. Feet nice and close together unless you're already here. Nice deep breath in. Reach the arms all the way up one more time. Stay here. Interlace your fingers, palms up to the ceiling. Inhale, lengthen, lift through the rib cage. Exhale, side stretch to your right. Lengthen the left side a little bit more. Push the palms away just a little bit more, chest open. Breathe in, come up through center. Arms reach up to the ceiling. Exhale, take a side stretch to your left. Push the palms away from you a little bit more. Inhale, come back up through center. Exhale, release the fingers, forward fold, dive down over your legs. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, bend the knees, press the palms, step, float, jump back, plank, or take your chaturanga straight away here. Make your choice. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold and breathe. Notice your breath here for a moment. Notice how you feel here for a moment. Inhale, sweep the right leg nice and high. Exhale, bend the knees, stack the hips. Stay here or come into your wild thing, rolling onto the outer edge of your left foot. Carefully releasing your right toes behind that left leg. Reaching your right arm up and over. Option to bring your palm behind your head. Opening through your chest, leaning your head back, then opening through the elbow. Reach the arm, return to your three-legged dog one step at a time, nice and slow. Inhale. Exhale, pull the knee, step your right foot forwards, finding your high lunge position. Settle in through the feet, reach the arms up, sink through the hips, down. Inhale, reach into the fingertips. Exhale, twist over to your right. Reach the arms wide open. Reach with your right fingertips a little bit more. Open that right shoulder a little bit more. Stay here. Bring your right hand towards your back leg. Reach your left arm up and over. Open through your left rib cage. Breathing in carefully. Come back to your high lunge. Take your time. Reach the arms up and back. Exhale to your warrior two. Pivot on your back foot. Heels in line. Left toes turned out to the side. Look ahead of your right fingertips. Flip your right palm up. Reach forwards. Inhale. Reverse your warrior. Open through your right rib cage a little bit more. Exhale. Side angle pose. Rest your arm on your leg. Reach your left arm across your left ear. Option to release your right hand to block the floor wherever you choose to go. Inhale, stay. Exhale, side lunge, sweeping over to your left leg. Bend into your left knee, right leg long and away. Stay low with the hips as best as you can. Keep your balance. Breathe in slowly. Return to the top of your mat. We're going to keep the right leg straight and reach the right arm up and over in a reverse triangle posture. Exhale, return to your side angle pose as you bend into that right knee. Choose your option for your right arm. Reach the left arm across. Lengthen the left side body just a little bit more. Push into the outer edge of your left foot. Exhale to your side lunge one more time. Bending into that left knee, reaching your right leg away from you. Find your stretch through your hips. Fingers on or off the mat. Inhale back to the front to that reverse triangle. Find your balance first. Plant those feet. Then bring your arm up and over. Exhale. Bend your right knee. Arms open wide. Warrior two. Stay here or shuffle your right foot slightly out to the side. Hands behind you. Interlace the fingers. Reach your palms down, your arms down. Squeeze to the backs of your shoulders. Lift your chest up. Option to look up. Keep pulling those palms down. Let the weight lift your heart higher. Exhale. Fold to the inside of your right leg. Humble warrior. Arms go up so high. Carefully exhaling those arms slightly further up, slightly further forwards. Press into those feet for balance. Your legs are so strong. Belly button to spine. Neck is comfortable. Look towards your belly button. Breathe. And carefully breathing in, make your way back up. Keep your hands at the back behind you. Bring your left foot a little bit closer and straighten both your legs. Option to go wider. Transition your hands into a reverse prayer anywhere along the length of your spine. Option to grab opposite elbows. Find some length through the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Pull your right hip back and hinge at the hips, folding over your right leg. Pyramid pose. Squeeze the backs of your shoulders, reach your elbows back, fold a little bit more. Keep your legs long if you can. Option to create a tiny little bit of a micro bend if that feels better. Find your stretch in the back of your right leg. Stay with your balance. Breath is strong, gaze is strong. Inhale, slowly begin to lift up to a flat back. Bend into your right knee. Let's lift the left leg up in this Warrior 3 variation. Your leg might be really tired and shaky like mine. Feel free to keep your knee bent or soft. Lift the left leg a little bit higher if you can. Hold wherever you are, belly button to spine. Gaze is strong. Let's interlace the fingers at the back as carefully as we can. Then lift the arms higher and lift the leg higher. Wherever you are, balance first. Everything else comes later. As you breathe out, release your left foot to the floor. Go really long and low in your lunge. Reach the arms up and over. A little bit more. Lift a little bit more. Sink a little bit more. Exhale. Bring your hands to frame your front foot. Right foot to meet your left. Any plank pose. Exhale. Take your chaturanga. Inhale, back bend of choice. Shoulders back and down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Reset. Find some length in your legs, your spine, your shoulders. Stretch everything. Time to repeat everything on the other side. Inhale, sweep the left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Stay here, find your wild thing. Rolling onto the outer edge of your right foot, carefully release your left toes behind that right leg. As you lift your left fingertips away from the mat, reach open through the chest, through the heart. Option to place your left hand behind your head, open through the chest, lean the head back, open through the elbow. Challenge your balance. Breathe in, release the arm, and carefully return to your three-legged dog. Left leg so nice and high. Breathe in, hold. Exhale, let's step it forwards. High lunge. Imprint your feet, find your balance, your stance. When you're ready, inhale, reach the arms. Reach the arms up and back. Inhale. Exhale, sink through the hips. One more time. Inhale, reach the fingertips. Exhale, twist to your left this time. Reach through the arms. You can keep your elbows soft. Reach your left fingertips back a little bit more. Left shoulder back a little bit more. Stay here. Then bring your left fingertips towards your back leg. Reach your right arm up and over. Lift through the chest. Reach through the arm. Sink through the hips again. And nice and slow, inhale. Return to your high lunge. Come to face forwards. Arms reach up one more time together. Exhale. Warrior 2. Arms open wide. Keep your legs strong. Keep your legs active. Feet are active. Look ahead of your left fingertips. Flip your left palm up now. Let's reach forwards. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Try to keep the legs and just lift through the chest, open through the rib cage, squeeze the right side of your body. Inhale, hold, and exhale to your side angle pose, resting your left arm on your leg or fingertips, hand on the floor. Reach your right arm across the ear. Reach into the fingers, reach into the outer edge of your right foot. Lengthen the side body. Exhale to your side lunge. Sweep it over to your right leg this time. Left leg long. Find your balance. Stay as low as you can. Find your stretch. Find the work. Find the effort. Stay with it. Inhale. Hold where you are. Exhale. Let's sweep forwards to the front of the mat. Keep your left leg straight this time. Then bring your left arm up and over in that reverse triangle. Reach a little bit more. Use your fingertips, your arms for guidance. Exhale, side angle pose, bending into that left knee. Reach your right arm. Lengthen. Inhale, stay as you are. Exhale, let's return to our side lunge, sweeping over to the right leg, bending into the right knee. extending your left leg away. Stay nice and low. Keep your balance. Breathe in. Exhale back to the front of your mat for your reverse triangle. Lift through the left arm. Reach through the fingertips. Open the left rib cage. Nice deep breath in. And exhale to your warrior two, full circle. Bend the left knee. Bring your hands behind your back. Feel free to heel toe your left foot out to the side for space. Then when you are ready, reach your arm down, reach your reach your hands, squeeze through the backs of your shoulders, lift through the chest, reach back a little bit more. Belly button to spine, lift higher, look up if it's comfortable, reach the throat if it's comfortable. Big inhale to prepare. Exhale carefully, fold to the inside of your left leg, so fold towards the leg rather than through your midline, arms up. Exhale, keep reaching them higher up, keep reaching them further forward, clasp your hands together. Legs are so strong, feet are imprinted into the mat. Neck is comfortable, look towards your belly button. Keep guiding those arms further forwards. Keep the stretch through your legs, your hips. Keep your breath going. Nice and long, nice and full. Inhale, take your time, slowly come up. Then shift your right foot slightly further forwards. Find your balance, go wider through the right leg, and transition your hands to reverse prayer at the back. Grab your opposite elbows if you want instead. Face forwards with the torso. Exhale. Pull that left hip back and hinge forwards. Take your time, find your fold, find your stretch, pyramid pose. Reach the elbows back behind. Press into both your feet. Send the hips up, find your stretch in the back of your left leg. Beautiful job, let your gaze guide your balance. Be aware of what is happening in your body, what you are doing in your body. Breathe in, come up, bend into the left knee, keep the hands behind, shifting the weight forwards. Lift your right leg up when you are ready. And again, if your leg is shaking, feel free to keep your knee bent or soft. Stay just as you are with the legs. Then reach your arms behind you, interlacing your fingers back to where you came from. Then lift the arms higher, lift the leg higher. We're almost there. Breathe, nice deep breath in. Exhale, slowly land your right toes back behind you, bending into that left knee. Perhaps your transition is a little bit smoother than mine. Reach your arms all the way up to the ceiling. Keep sinking through the hips, exhaling. Reach your arms up and back a little bit more. Lift the chest a little bit more. Create that bend in your spine. Sink through the hips just a little bit more. Then bring your hands to the front of your mat, left foot to the back in any plank pose. Exhale, take your chaturanga. Inhale to your back bend of choice. Lift the chest, shoulders back and down and away. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lengthen the legs, lengthen the spine. Notice your shoulders, belly button to spine. Inhale, come up high onto the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, look ahead. Inhale to step, walk, float or jump, top of your mat in your half lift. Stay here, fingertips or palms on the floor. Bend your right knee. Lift your left arm up to the ceiling. Push into that left heel, left hip up. Turn your gaze, look up, stay here, or find a bind. Bringing your left hand to your right inner thigh, open through that left shoulder a little bit more, lift the left hip up a little bit more. Inhale, reach the arm, exhale, come back down, other side. Bend the left knee, reach the right arm up, push into the right heel, right hip up high. Keep the spine long and rotate, finding a bind on the side if you wish, right shoulder up a little bit more. And extend the right arm back up. Release the right arm down, exhale. Forward fold, keep the chin tucked in, uncurl at the spine, stacking one vertebra at a time. Head returns up last. Let's come to any position on your mat for a balance now. We are going to be practicing a dancer's pose. So let's begin by shifting the weight onto the right leg. Lift your left leg up, bring your hand to your ankle, your foot inside or outside. Then reach your right arm as you breathe in, lengthen the right side of your body so strong through that leg. Energy through the fingertips. Exhale, hinge forwards. Begin to kick your foot and your hand into each other. Reach through the fingertips, hinge forwards a little bit more if you can. Lift your leg up higher if you can. Feel free to soften, bend your right knee if that works better for you. Belly button to spine, concentrate, focus on a nice still point. Focus on your breath. So much activation through the legs, the feet, the arms, the fingers, and your core. Then return carefully, come back down to your starting position. Shake the legs out. Let's repeat on the other side. Shifting the weight onto your left foot, your left leg, lift the right leg up. Right hand to your right foot, your ankle inside or outside. Lift the left arm, reach it up nice and high. Energy through the left side of your body. Pull the belly button in. Exhale. Hinge forwards. Lifting your right leg up. Begin to kick your foot into your hand, hand back into your foot. Reach through your fingertips at the top. Find your balance, find your strength, find your core, find your stability. Keep breathing. Lift the leg up higher if you can. Taking your time. Whenever you have had enough of your balance, slowly return, come back down, shake it out. You are doing an amazing job. Let's now come to a wider stance on our mat. So we'll prepare for our goddess pose. Have your toes turned out to the sides as much as you can. Lengthen through your back body, your spine, and bring your hands just out forwards in front of you, pressing your palms into each other. Exhale to lower the tailbone down towards the floor. Come as low as you want to for the moment. And then bring your hands onto your legs. Fingers are facing forwards. Deep breath in, lengthen. As you breathe out, bring your right shoulder forwards and twist your left shoulder back. So I am mirroring you for these postures. Keep pushing your right hip back and away so the hips stay nice and square at the back. Come back in through the middle, breathing in. Then exhale, go the other way. Left shoulder forwards, right shoulder back. Really twist across the backs of your shoulders and your spine and push your left leg back. Inhale back through center. We do one more to each side. Reaching your right shoulder forwards, left shoulder back, twist it a little bit more. Then inhale yourself back in again and exhale, go the other way. Keep pushing that left leg back so that your hips stay even. Come back in through the middle, stay here. Then exhale to your wide-legged forward fold. So carefully bringing your feet in parallel and wider. Fold over the legs. Take a really nice relaxing stretch here. Keep your upper body relaxed. You can create activation in the body by pushing the hips up and heels into the mat. So you're really able to stretch through the hips and the hamstrings again. Choose any position for your hands, for your head, whatever feels really good for the rest of your body. Keep focusing on taking really nice deep breaths in and nice deep long exhales out to feel really relaxed through the body. Slowly begin to walk your hands forwards. Keep your chin tucked in and uncurl at the spine, stacking the vertebrae in your spine one at a time. Return your head last and heel toe your feet closer together. And let's bring ourselves to the front of our mats again. Feet nice and close together. Breathe in, reach your arms up to the ceiling, palms touch. Breathe out, fold over your legs, forward fold. Bringing your feet hip width apart. Hook your peace fingers around your thumbs. Bend your knees, bring your belly onto your thighs. Inhale to look forwards. Exhale, fold over the legs, hips up, and pull your face closer to your legs. Create a lot of activation through the backs of your legs. So keep pressing into the heels. You can think about squeezing through the front of your legs here to stretch the back just a little bit more. Then carefully release your fingers, breathe into your chair pose, reach the arms, exhale, settle in. Shift the weight towards your heels, See if you can tuck your tailbone slightly under here. Breathe in, hold. Exhale to your forward fold again. Now let's bring the hands underneath the feet one at a time, bringing your toes to your wrists. Bend the knees, belly onto the thighs, look ahead, inhale. Exhale, hips up, fold over your legs again, pulling yourself closer to your legs, sending your hips even higher. Remember, you can always keep a tiny bend in the knees if that feels better for you here. Focus on your breath. Enjoy the sensations. Carefully come up, releasing your hands off one at a time. Then inhale, reach the arms up, chair pose. One more time, exhale, settle in. Now stay here and carefully begin to lower your hips down towards your heels. Go as slow as you can. Once you are here, release your hips down. Then lift your legs off the floor, transitioning to your boat pose. Stay here, or you can go ahead and grab onto your toes again and then lengthen the legs. So in this position, see if you can keep your core switched on so that you feel really effortless through your arms and your legs. Keep the breath, keep the contraction, the squeeze through your abdominals. Beautiful job. Carefully begin to let go of your toes and release your feet to the floor. Then exhale yourself all the way down onto your mat and come to lie on your back. Bringing your arms down by your body, walk your feet closer in, then lift up bottom to top into your bridge position. Hold here, interlace your fingers underneath you, reaching your arms towards your heels, lifting up even higher. Push into those heels, lift up a little bit more, creating that big arch in your spine. Squeezing those glutes, keep your belly button in towards your spine, your throat is comfortable. Then slowly release your spine, release the arms. Hug your knees in towards your chest. And then bring yourself up to a seat, crossing your legs, press your palms, opportunity to jump back here to your chaturanga. Otherwise, step back and lower down through your next exhale, bringing yourself all the way down onto your mat. Reach your arms back behind you, then reach into the toes, reach into the fingers, lift the arms up, lift the legs up, lift the chest up, and keep reaching everything back. Lift the legs higher, lift the chest higher, lift the arms higher, reach everything back again. Keep breathing, reach back a little bit more, lift up a little bit more. Deep breath in and breathe out, release everything back down on your mat. Then press your palms and find your child's pose. Rest. Stretch your spine, notice your breath. And let's come up onto our hands and our knees. Preparing for your puppy pose. Keep your hips over your knees and walk your hands out forwards, drawing your forehead closer to the mat. You can stay here, or if you want to, you can bring your chest and chin towards the floor instead. Wherever you are, we are going to hold it here. Hips are up, belly button to spine, arms are reaching, armpits are reaching towards the floor. Hold and breathe. Close your eyes if that feels good for you right now. Notice the opening through the front of your body and the back of your body. Beautiful job. Slowly lift yourself up. Walk the hands all the way and come to a kneeling position to prepare for our camel pose. Knees hip distance or maybe slightly wider. You can curl your toes under the back if you want to. If you do practice this posture, you can have your toes curled out if that's how you usually do it. Hands onto your lower back, fingers face the floor. Look down the front of your body. Nice deep breath in to lift the chest. Exhale, keep the height in the chest and look down the front of your body. Nice deep breath in, lift the chest higher. Exhale, roll your shoulders up, back, and down and begin to create that back bend. Think about bending from your upper back, belly button to spine. Push the hips forwards. Keep your hips over the knees. Engage the glutes. Release your hands down towards your heels if that is comfortable for you. Very last thing to move is your gaze. Maybe shifting it up or back, or stay as you are. Lift the chest higher, belly button in, push the hips forward, squeeze the glutes a little bit more. Carefully, when you have had enough, let's return. Come back down one step at a time. Come to sit on your heels and take a twist over to your left, rotating that left shoulder back as you release through the spine. And take a twist over to the right, twisting your right shoulder back and releasing through the spine. Come back in through the middle, keep your legs close together and release your forehead towards the floor, arms down by the sides of your body, your palms are facing up in your fetal position. Stay just as you are, as compact as you can, or carefully roll onto the crown of your head without moving anything away from the mat, lifting the hips towards your knees or above the knees. Option to grab onto ankles here now, or stay just as you are. Carefully bring yourself all the way back down to your heels if you did come here. Then come to have a seat and walk your hands out forwards in front of you. Knees on or off the mat, lower yourself down onto the front of your body again. Push into your palms. Inhale for your cobra, upward facing dog, any back bend. Exhale to your downward facing dog. Stretch the legs, stretch the spine, stretch the shoulders. Then bring your feet a little bit wider than hip distance. Inhale high onto your toes. Exhale, outer edge of your right foot, inner edge of your left foot. Send the hips over to the side, but still nice and high. Then bend the knees, lower the hips. Exhale, lift the hips up and back again. Inhale, return through center. Exhale, other side, outer edge of your left foot, inner edge of your right. Push the floor, lift the hips, stay. Then bend the knees, lower the hips. Exhale, lift the hips back up. Keep pushing away through those palms. Beautiful job. And inhale, return through center. Bring your feet closer together. Exhale, heels towards the floor. Inhale, high onto your toes. Exhale, bend the knees, look ahead. Inhale to walk, step, float, or jump, top of your mat to your half lift. Exhale, fold over your legs. Option to grab onto ankles, fold a little bit deeper. Inhale, reach the arms, come up, bring your palms together at the top. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Feet are nice and close together, and again, breathing in, reach your arms up to the ceiling, lifting up onto the balls of your feet, really nice and high. Lift the heels, exhale. Begin to bend into the knees and lowering yourself down, reaching your arms slightly out forwards in front of you. Go slow, resist the urge to take your tailbone all the way to your heels straight away. Resist, breathe, take your time. Lowering your tailbone to the heels, keep the heels lifted, hold at the end, lift the heels a little bit higher. Beautiful job. Release the heels to the floor, release the hips to the floor, lifting your feet up again in your boat pose. Let's grab onto the big toes again with the peace fingers, lengthen the legs, lengthen the arms, engage your abdominals so that your arms and legs feel fairly at ease. Keep breathing, hold this position, tap into those abdominals. Then carefully begin to release your spine down onto your mat, bringing your legs, your feet overhead. Stay here, or you can bring your feet down onto the mat behind you, transitioning into your plow pose. Stay here, or settling in through the legs, the feet. Reach your arms out forwards, interlacing your fingers. Then reach the arms forwards, palms forwards, heels back. Wherever you are, make sure you are breathing. Release the fingers, release the hands, lift the legs up, shoulder stand. Nice and slow, take your time. Squeeze your glutes, reach into the toes, squeeze your legs, and carefully release your spine all the way down onto your mat, one vertebra at a time. resting your feet flat on the floor with your knees bent. Open the arms out wide, cross your right leg over your left leg. Then bring your legs over to the left, breathing out. And carefully look over to your right. Ground down through the backs of your shoulders, your right shoulder. Stay here. Twist for your spine, stretch for your glutes. Notice anything else that is happening in your body that you are making happen in your body right now. Close your eyes if you prefer. Come back in through the middle. Change the crossing of your legs left over right. Exhale your legs to your right now. And carefully turn your gaze to your left. Perhaps you have your eyes closed right now. Grounding down through the backs of your shoulders again. Relaxing your body into this twist, into this stretch. Begin to slow down the breath even more. Carefully return everything back in through the middle. Then uncross your legs, legs long, arms long, palms are facing up. Let's prepare for our Shavasana. Alternatively, choose any other position for your relaxation. Close down your eyes and take this time for yourself. Be effortless in your being. Reward yourself for taking the time to move your body. Give yourself this time to relax your body as well. As always, stay in your Shavasana, your relaxation, for as long as you want to. There is no rush. Whenever you are ready to move, you can come up to a seated position. Maybe use this time to set an intention for your day, for your week, for the holidays, end of the year, whatever is on your mind. Pay attention to it. As always, thank you so much for practicing with me, taking the time, sharing your time with me and your practice with me. If you would like to see more from me, please remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel. You can also share this video with a friend or a family member who you think may enjoy it as well. I'm wishing you a really beautiful day, a beautiful week, weekend, whatever you have ahead. See you next time.